If you keep seeing pictures in your head, if your mind keeps replaying her affair like a movie you didn't ask to watch, listen to me, my friend, and understand you are not crazy and you are not weak. What you are dealing with is the replay. And understand, and today I'm going to show you what the replay really is and why it keeps showing up and how to stop feeding it without going soft, without pretending you don't care, and without going numb. Because the goal, my friend, isn't to forget. The goal is to get your mind back. Understand. However, before we dive into the content, I am asking for a huge favor and tap the like button below. That is my favor, my friend, because when you tap the like button below, you're helping this video get pushed out into the algorithm where that hurt husband is dealing with those intrusive thoughts from his wife affair. He can come across this video and this video can help him become the best version of himself. So do me that huge favor and tap the like button below. Now let's dive into the content. Here's what intrusive thoughts after her infidelity really feel like. You could be fine and then a random trigger hits. Boom, a song, a time of the day, a store, a notification, a smell, a silence, and boom, your brain hits play. A scene you didn't even witness, a picture you didn't even ask for, a moment that makes your stomach drop. And the crazy part is your body reacts like you are in danger. Your chest tight, your jaw clenched, your heart begin to race. Then, my friend, you try to force it away. You tell yourself, just stop thinking about it. But guess what? It comes back louder. So you do what a lot of men tend to do. You check something, you dig for another detail, you replay the conversation, you ask one more question, not because you love the pain, my friend. No, not because of that. Because you think the answer will finally calm you down, but it never does. It gives you a moment of relief. Then the replay, it comes back stronger. I want you to understand, this is the private torture of betrayal. And if you don't understand it, you will think something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you, my friend. Understand, but something is happening right now. And I'm going to explain it to you in a man's language that you can understand. Here's the truth. The replay is your brain trying to rewrite the ending. Your mind is doing this because it thinks if I replay it enough, if I analyze it enough, if I imagine every angle, I'll finally feel safe again. It's trying to solve the unsolvable, my friend. It's trying to find the exact moment that you miss so you never get blindsided again. So the replay is not random. It is your brain trying to buy certainty, my friend. Certainty is not coming from the past. The past is done. The past is closed. You can't rewind and block it. You can't do that. So replaying it doesn't protect you. It punishes you. Let me give you the line right now. The replay is fear dressed as control. Understand, and you have to stop letting fear run your life. A lot of men think the solution is to force the thought away. They try to wrestle it. They try to fight it. They try to power through it. But my friend, understand that does not work. But I'm going to tell you exactly what begins to happen. The harder you fight the thought, the more it sticks. It's like grabbing a hornet's nest, my friend. You don't calm it down. You stir it up. Understand? So let me say this clearly so you can understand. You don't win by wrestling thoughts. You win by controlling what you feed. Because intrusive thoughts show up, but the replay gets stronger based on what you do next. So now I'm going to show you what feeds the replay, because that's where your power is. There are 3 fuels that keeps the replay alive. Number 1, pain shopping. Pain shopping is when you keep reopening the wound. You stalk her socials, you check his page, you reread messages, you dig for timelines, you ask questions at night that you're not emotionally built to hear, and you call it closure. But it's not closure, my friend. It is more footage. And more footage means more replay. Some answers don't bring peace. They bring pictures. Number 2, isolation. A lot of men think they would just stay in silent. We don't want pity. We don't even want advice. We don't want to feel weak. So what we tend to do, we suffer alone. But here's what isolation does, my friend, that I want you to understand. It makes your mind louder. It makes the replay stronger, because there is no outside anchor, no brotherhood, no truth coming in from outside your head. Silence isn't enough, my friend, if it's turning you into somebody you don't respect. Number 3, nighttime. Nights is when the replay turns into a movie theater, because you're tired and your guard is down. And your brain thinks it's time to solve the case. So you lay there replaying everything, my friend. And then your sleep breaks. And when your sleep breaks, your self-control breaks as well. And when self-control breaks, the replay gets worse. That's the cycle. You don't just need the rest for your body. You need rest for your authority, my friend. Understand. Now, here is the eye opener that I want you to catch. Intrusive thoughts are normal after betrayal, but obsession is optional. The replay is what happens when you keep feeding the thoughts, my friend. So the goal isn't to never have the thought. The goal is to stop feeding it, because you're not trying to become numb. You're trying to become in control. And that's what not going soft really means. Let me define it right now for you, my friend. Going soft is not calming down. Going soft is tolerating disrespect, having no standards, begging for love, living with secrecy, letting your mind run wild, numbing yourself and calling it strength. That's soft. Strength is truth, standards, discipline, self-control, leadership over your mind. Understand, a calm man is dangerous in the right way, because he's not being driven by emotions. He's being driven by identity. Understand that. I want to give you a piece of my story. When I found out about my wife cheating, my friend, about her affair, my mind went insane. You're talking about intrusive thoughts on a whole nother level, my friend. The first thing I wanted to do, if I'm being strictly honest, is grab my firearm and do something to that man, my friend, that would have landed me behind bars forever. And this is just me being real with you. My intrusive thoughts went outrageous at nighttime. At nighttime, I have these thoughts on what they doing. What is she doing? What is this? What is that? To the degree, my friend, I thought in order to stop these thoughts, just put a tracker on her car. So that's exactly what I did. I went and put a GPS tracker on her car so that way I could see her locations. Did you think that calmed my mind? No, it did not. In fact, it made the movie louder. Now I'm in front of my computer screen 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just watching the tracker device go from location to location, go here, go here, go here. And my sleep was ruined. It wasn't until when God told me one night in my closet, crying, bawling down in tears. And he said, how long are you going to stay down there waiting for someone to save you? Your children need you. You need you. And it was at that very moment I realized I have to become better. I cannot let her affair destroy my life. And if you're at that moment right now, my friend, I want you to look at me, man to man. You cannot let her affair destroy your life. It is time for you to rebuild your standards. It is time for you to rebuild your strength. God is not calling you to drown in mental movies, my friend. He's calling you back to authority, back to discipline, back to who you are, my friend. Understand, I want you to grab a piece of paper and I want you to write this exact sentence right now. That's the replay, not the truth. I'm safe right now. Back to my mission. That's it, my friend. Back to your mission. And here's how to use it, my friend. Every time the replay hits, you say that sentence out loud. Not in your head, my friend. Say it out loud. Because you're not trying to think your way out. No, my friend. You're commanding your mind. You're naming the loop. Then you redirect it. Not to distract like a coward. No, my friend, to lead like a man. Because the replay is fear dressed as control. I want you to understand, and we are taking control back right now. We, my friend, me and you, we is taking control back right now, my friend, right now. So like, as I said before, you need to rewind this video, do that, but write that sentence down. And when that replay shows up, you say that line. Brother, if this video described you, do me a huge favor and hit the like button below. Not for me, but for the man who is battling with those intrusive thoughts, my friend, so he can come across this video. That like pushes this video out to him. Subscribe to the channel, Man Unbreakable, because you don't need one video. You need a place where you can come, keep on coming to get your mind rebuilt and your standards higher than ever, my friend. Now, leave a comment below. Leave a comment and say, I'm taking back my mind,